Hi guys, good morning. So today is a part of our scoliosis series. This is the latest update. I know I haven't been posting updates, but remember in 8 months, she outgrew her brace where she could not put it on, she could not breathe. And so we went back and she got remeasured, and it was mostly in the hip area, that hip and a little bit waist, I think, that she has grew in, because right now she's taller than me. She is growing like crazy. So then we needed to get a new brace, right? And then when we went to the doctor, they did, they do the x-ray. They took a picture of her, because when we got the new, okay, let's go back. When we got the new brace, that she was feeling really uncomfortable, like it was pinching, like it was just really tight, like she just could not, which is so weird because the first brace she had, it was no problem. It was like easy peasy in the park. It was no problems at all. So okay, so 4 weeks passed. We went back to the doctor because once you get your new brace, they want to check you in for 4 weeks. They do an x-ray to see how you look in the brace and everything. And so when we were there, like she said, the guy made it so tight, like so tight to take an x-ray. It's almost like it was just so tight. And so when she got back to the room, she's like couldn't breathe. I'm like, oh my God, do you need your inhaler? So I took it off real fast and gave her her inhaler so she could breathe. I mean, just looked at her. She looked like she just could not breathe, right? And so when they came back in, I was telling them what was going on and stuff. And they showed me her x-rays and stuff. And they told me that, well, her x-rays, she hasn't really progressed with her. She has 2 curves, top and bottom. They haven't really progressed much, but they told me her bones are her bones aren't mature yet. And I was like, well, what is that? Is that good or is that bad? And they said, that's bad. I'm like, can you elaborate on that? Why is it bad, right? Well, I found out because she is growing. She's at the growth stage right now. She is 14. And basically, it means that she has a lot more growth in her, and they don't want that, because if she has so much more growing to do, her curve could get worse, and we don't want that. So the whole thing about the brace is it's not going to cure the curve, but it's going to try and prevent it from getting worse. That's the whole objective of this. I've heard of people who have the brace and it doesn't matter. They wear it like all day, every day, and it still doesn't matter because their curve has gotten worse. I believe some curves are really progressive. Kristen's curve doesn't seem too progressive, but we don't want it to grow anymore. But she could be tall. My husband's tall. His family, they're all tall. I have tall people in my family too, but I'm the shorty. I'm only 5'3", and Kristen's taller than me. Kayla's almost taller than me, and she's 12. So anyway, so then he said, okay, drop the brace off. Come down next week sometime. Drop the brace off, and he's going to fix it. He's going to spend all day fixing it. I'm like, okay, because the doctor was saying, I'm like, well, why does it hurt her so much compared to the last time? We're saying because as she's getting older, her curve is getting stiffer. So now she's gonna have trouble with it. It's stiffer. It's not as soft, I guess, as when she first got the brace, since now she's rapidly growing. So this is her new brace. In less than a year, I ended up buying 2 braces. And I don't know if you can see, but on this side, he did put a little, see it? It's a little padding, right? On this side, right over here where my fingers are, it's padding. And it really, really helps. And actually, she holds actually better in it. You think with a padding, maybe she won't hold as good in it. But they took x-rays again in the brace with the padding, and she holds really good in it. It was actually better than her last x-ray. So, I mean, it's like, you know, it's all plastic. You think with all the technology, they would come up with something better for people with scoliosis that holds your spine in place, but still gives you movement and flexibility. But that's not the case. And so we have this, and hopefully she doesn't grow out of it again. Costing way too much money for these braces. But this is how it looks when it's on her. She's supposed to wear it pretty much 23 hours a day, but she's having a hard time. Like, she'll wear it in the day, and it hurts her, it bothers her. She feels like she can't move in it. But they say start off slow again, and right now when she sleeps, she just can't right now. So we're just doing baby steps again to get used to it. But hopefully, you know, she doesn't have, because I was hoping maybe she had maybe another year to wear it, but she's growing still yet, so we don't really know. It's just that, poor thing, you know, going through your years and wearing this. But the good news is she's homeschooled, so if there's a problem, she can take it off or whatnot. We don't have to worry about that. But that is the latest on her scoliosis. We will probably go back in 4 months, so maybe at the end of December, before or after Christmas, we would try and go back. But yeah, so this is it. This is what she wears, and they put all those extra paddings to help her because she was dying in it, and they want to make it where it's tolerable. You know, they don't want you to be in pain. They don't want you to suffer. But they're making it where can you handle it? And so with the padding, it's much, much, much better. So that is our latest with our scoliosis update. So until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks.